And so can Sen fend off?
But they do get Lotus, so they're probably going to win this unless Liquid got something mad here.
See learnings from Sen. Off the back of that
like, I'll probably give Liquid the advantage now. I've seen the maps.
DRX. Everything was going wrong for them.
Pretty much the same pistol round. And here's that
Did you look at John just ready for it? Yeah, and if you... Whoa, okay, got the second one through the smoker as well. I think this was John just pretty much looking at the DRX game and going like, well, I know where this duelist is. I know where Mako likes to go.
Yeah, and they messed up. They have an extra layer in the DRX one.
Of the moment flash left, or
yeah, they changed up by the Teo Molly goes
because DRX Teo Molly the TP the smoke right to the right of it. Yeah.
And then they go to the left.
Pulling out.
Yeah,
they had it.
Insane clutches.
It looked like they just wanted to use the breach damage there.
This one though, I think it's stretched too far. As soon as the door opens as well, they even have a flash to try to slow him down. Going to be difficult for Paddy to do anything other than just get the plant here and get some extra money for the team.
It's a good sign that at least they have the stuff.
Yeah, they have the stuff. It's also a good sign for Sentinels that they know what to expect.
That they know exactly what's coming.
Yeah, like Sentinel. Like honestly, this should go relatively normal. Like Sentinels win Lotus, Liquid win Abyss, and then
the idea here is that you go for the teleport and then use the stun to be able to TP into the back corner. Mako did it twice actually, once on the bonus and once later on in a right.
They had the salvos, it was just a little bit too late.
Ready for it this time. I'll give credit at least to Team Liquid. At least they didn't do it on a bonus.
Yeah,
they did it
that's
on a
the that's the time prep going into this.
But you're gonna have to wake up a little earlier than that to catch Sen.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, 1-0 in terms of pistols.
All grouped up though, pack mentality from Team Liquid. Will hopefully get a plant down onto B. That's what they're going to be wishing for. John catches that contact, bullet to the head too. But hold on, they're just swarming
didn't get the phones out.
And out through potentially. Taking control of Orders extremities in the lanes here. Paddy wants to try and take a fight. Tango up top, but no Snakebite pushing them back. And
yeah, keep an eye on Bang. He's going to play real late with the door here.
Plants down. Sentinels are going to try and do this one with a bit of discipline. Cleanly at that. Damage is done to a variety of them, but that's just taking back.
Kamek can maybe win it. He can one-shot everyone with this Outlaw.
Difficult spot though still for Team Liquid themselves. They need kills. They're leaving it just to Nats in a 1v2. That's a safe defuse from the right. He knows he's got.
Tell you what, I feel like they did pretty good damage.
But that's an astoundingly expensive
I was expecting them to push the link when they got the entry.
Yeah, I was thinking something like that as well.
But Sen only managed to keep an Outlaw.
But I also don't think you ever win when you do push the links. I don't hate it.
They were pushed there.
Unless you like Panther.
They were pushed is because
even when you Panther,
either forgot or didn't get the
it never works out
the thorns as they were going through into B.
I don't know why.
Is that Bay? Can you hear? Yes, it is, Crippy.
Oh,
looks like I need to go to another stream.
Yeah, there it is. Insta.
He never misses an opportunity.
Nah, he can't miss it.
That's an absolute classic, though. Respect. God, they really own them on this. Very, very nice.
Happy to oblige and partake in the bloodbath.
Okay, this is a good time for Liquid fast. First kind of round we actually go aggro. I will say it's just a bonus though, the guns weren't great.
He's got to try and make a play here, but what can you do against the rifles? Not too much.
Who does Bacon coach at the moment? Team Liquid Academies. They just won Challengers 1, I think it's called that.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the trophy situation, Siggy.
Did you get a trophy for this one? Or is it a similar situation to the stuff that I won that you don't include?
Oh, okay. That's
because if you want to go there, I'll go there. That's all I'm saying.
You go bad for bad, that's what we're saying.
Yeah, basically. You think I wasn't ready for this call?
You've been preparing.
Yeah, basically.
Out individually.
Yeah.
They're like, wait, was Knife Cactus 1? Was that a trophy situation?
Yeah, that's what I mean, dude. What do we count as trophy situations? Until I see the trophy, I'm not sure you can include it.
It is true, it is true. But you did have Scream when I've got 16 gold, so it's a bit like, I don't know, like...
You could have picked up Scream. It's free agent right now. You can't use that as well.
To try to bait out trap plays and then escape. It looks like
Liquid
Liquid
fits the
opting more
academy
into it.
Yeah, you can teach everything to him.
That this would be too successful. You see that gate crash going all the way
Ooh,
over the
Kiko
door.
tanked this Omen flash here. Let's quickly look at the money. 1, 2, 3, 4. And everyone from Liquid is fine because of the clean round.
Happy to concede up the space over towards A Rubble. Meanwhile, Nats.
Slicky prepped for this call more than any match. Honestly, if I'd done that much prep into the VOs, I might have actually won some pickings, you're right. Dude, chat's getting me more than you are, Bacon, to be honest, and you're trying your best.
So how do you root Paddy
Yeah,
Camo out of
you
this
know, it's
spot?
okay. Sometimes you're
Camo
just
has
not
no
there
escape
mentally.
hatch.
Crippy mentally boomed me already.
Yeah, that's true. You're fighting your own war with Cryptic.
Yeah, like, come on, I can't fight a war in 2 months.
A few of these players, Caesar's narrowly dodged and juked as well. Meanwhile, fight taken, but John, he's got way too much to overcome into that spot and full evacuation. Team Liquid.
I'm expecting Nats to take some space here, but I'm not seeing it.
Okay, so a bit more proactivity from Sentinels.
Nats could find the timing on the lurk. He's realised there's no thorns here. Obviously, no wall as well. No vice wall, I suppose.
I think he was looking for Narrate maybe as well.
Sen know that this is a possibility. But do they
takes a lot of space.
This deep?
And I love this from Kiko at the moment. Low HP's just going to have Hobbit unlock. Whatever people call it. Broken door, baby door, blue.
Can tell that there's something odd about this situation. They know that Heaven's not going to be cleared
A-Link.
out. Send themselves grouping up now for the retake.
Secret.
Now, it's explosive at that. Team Liquid looking to try and dominate this one angle up through Heaven as well. They can take away this space. It makes it that much harder.
That is a wild kill from Narate.
They've managed to get themselves access to it, and Kiko just dropped onto 10 HP in a dream, yet still, dreams might be made manifest, not quite.
Okay, very nice. I think Narate did work here. Gets the kill back in the 4v5, managed to win the fast duel over towards side as well.
Crucially winning important duels. That's another thing
Yeah, I think that was the main thing about this.
DRX
There's no way
individuals like Hyunmin, for example.
I agree as well.
They have criminals. They want to.
It's 2 big kills.
Oh my god.
Managed to take down Camo, then Kamek, and even that fight that we were watching up in Heaven, even though Bang got pressured in a 2v1,
yeah, they knew about the push in Heaven because of the crowd, right?
Important duels going the way of Sen to put them on the board in a retake.
I like it.
But they kind of had the right.
I
mean, Liquid held the right positions.
Currently not
Just
playing in composition, apart from the pistol
Yeah,
round,
no, he did
in the
some
same way
shots.
that we saw from DRX.
3-3 of people that can't buy next, so massive swing round on this. Fade goes in, spots a lot.
On top of it, Bang with the Guardian in hand.
Gate crash broken as well, Brent, so Camo doesn't have an ability to
We're going to keep an eye on Sentinels at the moment. Wanted to fight over towards C, so they lose A control, but they have C the whole time.
To go for maybe a reclear over at Rubble, but the personnel isn't necessarily there.
It's going to be challenged though, potentially. This is all in, very much so. Thrown to lead the charge.
Ooh, Kiko sticks the... No way. Did Bang not look up?
Blind as anything, and Bang just couldn't stand the test.
I mean, Bang heard the ultimate, but
yeah, I think he just thought that it was drop, and he didn't even consider that he could go on top of the box.
Give up any sort of space whatsoever. Look at that
yeah, nice little flash on this one as well. Dude, that ult saved him as well, and they take so much space.
Try and hold your ground down, but stunned up once more. Camo is taking liberties.
Okay, very nice on this. This is actually a really cool round from Liquid, to be fair. That Omen TP is bold, though. But I guess you can just cancel if you see him check you.
We're not seeing Sentinels be able to go for reclears. They're playing passive, reactive.
Dude, he didn't even check.
And they're not coming up with the right moves at the right time.
Yeah,
Bang was smoking
he must have thought.
I was really aware of the ult coming up behind him.
Like I say, though, he should have been able to hear. You know, LAN is different in terms of the noise cues. It's possible. Loud crowd, loud white noise in your ears. Possibly missed that. But throughout this map and the previous one played by Sen against DRX, I just haven't been a fan of Sen's ideas on the defense. This is new, though. This is an idea.
And it's very all in, but already you've seen a dimensional drift and maybe getting a bit of value indeed. It's a fault line. Just playing, pop the targets, pop the heads if you can with the rifles.
Oh my god, actually bounced off of him. He's punted it.
Yeah, got his head on it.
He's what it?
Dropped down to just
Punted.
61 health, though. We'll have
Okay, sorry, yeah, I just referred you the first time.
Okay.
Full access onto the site.
Say, mate, you're from the UK as well. You should know that one.
No, I just thought I had something different. You know?
Oh, I see.
For Sentinels to work with. Maybe if they get a pick, they could think about offloading Celsius's ults, but
I mean, I'm not sure that one fits with my stream.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought I was caught off guard, you know.
Kiko with the smoke. They already have a trip down. He's not going to go for it, actually. He just wants
I
to
mean,
keep
it looks
rifle
like,
out.
I mean, it looks 1-to-1
Walked
DRS right
Yes,
now.
he does.
The rounds are very
No, yeah, this is nice.
Anyway,
down.
so 4 surviving from Liquid now. Bank is starting
God,
to move.
imagine they steal this map.
And in terms of these rifle rounds, it's been
I think
remarkably
I think it's very
one-sided.
doable. Like I said, I don't
Sentinels
think
are
Lotus is
struggling.
like a map that
This is
any
not
of
the
these
same
players would
dominant
need that
Sentinels that
long
we saw at the start of
to
last
play.
year.
To
They won the
understand
one-on-one
how-
kickoff,
yeah,
to
yeah.
Madrid,
They just needed
storming
some like
forwards.
strats to
They've
copy,
actually,
and they
if
seem
we're
to have
being
them.
real, I think Sen have only played
They
2
can't
great
come down.
matches all year. They win against
Map's
MIBR
always
and then they're
pulled
lost,
pretty well on
actually,
Lotus,
in the
in my
grand finals.
opinion.
G2, they were playing some really good Valorant.
Yeah.
Before
And,
that, they weren't
I
happy
think
with their
all of these
performance,
players
even though they were
individually
winning quite a bit.
Played
And after that, this
Lotus
event, they
to
haven't
a
been happy
decent
with their
level.
performances
Map's not
either, and it's a
changed too
rough
much.
beginning here. I know the score is tied at 3-3, but
Yeah,
that's
no, I
because
think you're right.
Sen countered the specific set play that they had seen before.
2 on pistol, Sentinels
and he
1
got them
pistol.
the pistol in the follow-up. That's 2 out of 3.
Yeah, it's an early timeout hit.
Team Liquid have been running away with the gun rounds. That's what
I
the
think that's
timeout
probably a
scores
good sign.
mentioned too.
Probably talking about A. How they need to get more A
Actually
control.
hold A control, yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
I think they're just playing too passively. They're giving.
Yeah, even
they're
Sideshow's
giving
agreeing.
Team Liquid full mount control
Oh,
or
that's a
full
worrying
rubble
sign.
control, whatever they want to go towards.
Sideshow's actually good, man.
punishes for
He
that.
comments on a lot.
It's okay to give your opponents rubble if you're going to occasionally mix in some massive re-clear strategy where you catch them with a paranoia and you jump on top of their heads and there's.
Dude,
a bit of
look
wipe
at the
out.
amount of
It's
ults. I
easier to
mean,
do that actually with Liquid's comp.
imagine they lost
Like, when the
this.
sides
You
swap,
can't
you'll
really
see
lose
Liquid
this
do a
round. It's
ton of
more
that
just
kind of
about,
stuff.
can they keep some of these ults?
Sen right now are just kind of anchoring sights and hoping that
Good.
that's going to get them the win. And
They're
it's been
gonna,
a rough
you gotta
game
win
plan
like
for
2
them at
3
this
in a row to
tournament
break the
on
Seacon.
The 4 and A with the Viper.
Not too much compared to when they played against DRX, but
Are they on the Viper or Beast
Yeah,
maybe?
they're just
I mean,
like,
this
okay,
is
let's
them
just
saying that
try
they need to
stack
fight A,
4
that we
players
said.
and win a fight over here with ults.
and actually just try and brute force it.
Yeah.
Camo squares
That'll
up.
do it.
That head-to-head between the superstars, though.
You know what?
Second.
Like, if he had the coach potatoes, Molly, he would be on B site
That's a
already
massive
throwing
first
it.
step. They've stopped
I
Team Liquid
didn't want
taking
to be the
rubble
one to
control.
say
Now
it,
Sen
but
can
if they
There
had
is actual
subscribed to Coach
information.
This is the
Potatoes, they
spot where
would
you're
have a
happier
molly
playing
that
a
they
bit more
could use
passively.
from B that would do the same thing. You're not
Player
wrong.
advantage.
Or if they just watched the Heretics or Gen
It's
G
on to Team
demo, they
Liquid to
copied
make
it
a
as
move
well.
here. That's
Yeah.
calling.
I mean, did you get anybody from that? No. So let's stick with the other
Realised
narrative.
that he's
That's
been
true,
able to
that's true,
find
that's
a timing into B in a prior
Nilzinho
round.
just released it to the world.
Fake pressure from Team Liquid over towards C. The
Edinburgh
exact
people,
same time.
man,
There's no
what can you do?
recipients from Sen, so they're not going to be calling this. The idea was to show a bit of misinformation.
What do you mean,
but now the
copy?
door's
You
open
found
wide.
that?
That's actually
No
spotted. It's also
chance,
towards
Boo.
B.
Don't even
Picked up
try
this
that.
location and they're thinking it'll be
Boo,
easy
I have
to
the
exit
screenshot
C.
of
It's the
Nilzinho
site
joining
anchors in
Coach
there.
Potatoes.
It's possible
And
that
then
John
2
could
weeks
be
later,
here.
you guys have
Sometimes they do have
the
Viper anchor in.
molly.
We're gonna see
Don't
a
even
double down.
try that one.
TP up onto the box on top of it. Kamek. Hold up. Wall. Double
I'm
jump
having
over,
none of
so
it.
Full committal now by Liquid. Thorns have popped off a little bit prior, and Nats is going walkabout. This guy.
Ooh.
Oh
They got to
my.
be on this B luck.
Happy to find a gap
This is
in
twice now.
defensive plays by Sen.
Oh my god, and they're going for the contact walk
Oh.
through waterfalls. Elsis has no idea. He's about to get
a
clotheslined.
clue.
That's masterful calling from Nats.
That
This
was
is
nice,
what they
though.
do best. Team Liquid.
Yeah, this was actually
Put a
sick.
squeeze onto you now as well.
The
So
locks
many
on
unknowns
locks.
circling.
And they still inserted one over towards
Sentinels'
Waterfall.
minds. The plan's down. Still no one's ready for the Heaven Peak himself.
What's
Bang!
the timing here?
Straight back at you. Now disadvantage to Team Liquid.
That's a nice.
Oh, that's devastating. They lose 2 on site, and then Kiko can't hold here anymore, so he
Only
gets
33
caught.
have to do it in a 1v2. There's a nade to dodge and Juke.
tough.
Oh, it's a rough one to lose. Shout out to Zek and shout out to Bang.
What a hero Bang is there.
Yeah,
Gets
Bang's
the
just
2
won
kills
that
open
round
up
on
the
his own.
round completely and allows Zekin to get the timing and finish the round out. But it's Bang put in a tough spot.
We don't call it the
delivering
Sliggy Molotov for
exactly when
nothing.
his team
I mean,
needs
there
it
we go.
to put Sentinels ahead. That round, from a macro perspective, was
Damn, the public
all
apologies
Team
here from Boo as well.
I
That's
guess
so
apart
fine,
from the
Boo.
rubble fight at the
I
beginning, 'cause
appreciate
that
you
really was
owning
Zekin
up
being
to it.
able to get the better end over Camo, set them up in a nice defensive position. But after that, you saw Nats mid-rounding beautifully. And it felt like it was Liquids to win.
Do you want to fight the
Sentinels
Jaeger?
still have
Oh,
5
they
ultimates.
surely should have won that. Liquid, sorry, Sentinels managed to actually win the round and keep all their ults as well. So now
Saving them for a rainy day.
the 4 ults is 5 ults.
Might be raining right about now.
Yeah, it's a lot of
And
presence.
Sentinels looking like they want to go for trap play with Fade ult.
Team Liquid grouped up here. No pushback, not from
They don't have
Sentinels.
too much
Play
to
this
capitalize
more
on this unless they
passively with Nightfall
insta
to
raise
try and
ult on
ready.
top as well.
Yeah, I think
Don't
they're
worry
planning
about
on
that,
raise
but
ulting.
Who's going to be playing off of this? That's my question. Nightfall coming through as well. There's a drone
Oh,
in the
here
face,
we
so it's
go.
pressed up. And still Decay, maybe kicking in on top of it. It's a showstopper.
Excuse me?
He's sending that one to the moon. Honey, he's got
Can't
two.
protect that, sure.
And tip top of the rifles. Kiko Kamek. making short work of these
Ooh,
Sentinels
boy.
players. Celsius 1v3. It's had a difficult time.
Dude, Bren's cracking me up with that one.
And Anchor played his vice position and role. Ups and downs in terms of his performance, but now he's left to do it.
Dude, that's a
all.
disaster round from Sentinels. We have to call that what it is. Did he tank did he tank some kind of flash?
He's going to use it. Still guarding committed to the salvers in your face. There's a flash in your face.
The only thing I can think is like Patty's flashed him.
Best of luck to you. Because again, no open fight, Team Liquid. There's no mistakes.
I don't know
here
what
with
they're
the way
doing,
playing.
man.
Double face up into
That is
heaven.
a shocker of a round
He's
from
throwing
Sentinels.
good money after bad there. That ultimate towards the end is almost never going to get you the win in the 1v3.
No, I don't understand what the hell they're doing here.
The side, they still have util to be able to use. And when you combine
So it's a
that with
3v5 at its
ultimate,
peak. Trade
which, as
goes
I
in.
said, went into orbit. When he
Oh,
was trying
he
to punish the player,
beefed
he
it.
sees that a little flare towards the back. He's trying to get a bit of splash damage on somebody.
We've
at back
misclicked,
rubble,
got a
but,
gun
That
out.
looks very silly, doesn't it? And
That's
there's
not
the
the
war
best.
chest expended. 3 big ultimates. Nightfall, Showstopper, Steel Guarded, gone for naught.
Just missing links, I think, into the play that Sen were trying to go for. As you said, bit of a refight.
Oh my goodness, what's going on? We unscoped as he peeked.
Camo, you're brave to get back posted onto the angle. TP by Bang, yeah. Didn't even hear that one. So happy to pluck Camo out of the picture here. And Team Liquid left scrambling. All groups there. They don't really have any map control here. They wanted the pivot, but they're going to go for the reclear themselves. Aftershock salvos up and around as the smoke into the face of Zekany, spamming, spraying, praying. For Sentinels, no one's hearing them. Still 3 versus 3.
Ooh, I like the Ormanort here. Especially as you know that the Viper's going to be inside the Viper
Is he
ult.
looking to try to get a timing on John? Is he just trying to pull players towards him?
John's only got a judge, just sat down into the pit.
I mean, you say only got a judge. I wouldn't want to walk in there.
Very true, but
It's a rough
Gonna try
situation
to
for John
pinch
to
by
be
the
in,
look
though.
of things. Kiko's calling the rest of his team.
He's
back
done
over this
very
pit.
good by going into this corner.
They still have drone
He
to
kind of
work with. They
only
have
has
drone.
to worry
The
about
drone
the
can
duel in
inform
front
a
of him,
stun from
and then
Patty.
maybe
Kiko,
someone
I don't
creeping in
really
through the
like
left.
going for it before the rest of the team's in position to
30
help.
seconds left.
Sentinels are so split up there.
This is so slow from Liquid.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tally ho in mound, guys. You
I
gotta
know.
go forwards.
Might be going right into
I
the
think
pit.
I think they're gonna clear him from the left.
Judge in hand salvos.
Oh no!
Step a gap, but they're
I'm
spamming
slow.
it.
Oh no!
Expectation of it. Only 13 seconds left. They're going to try and get themselves into this. Highlighted.
Oh, and the molly's on his head. And the molly's on his head. How did he dodge all the bullets there? The crouch saved him heavy.
What are they doing? Why aren't they Tejo droning that?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a confusing one.
There is some shocking stuff
So that
going
they
on.
can stun the Viper when he breaks it, and then they have Kiko on the flank. Why are they contact walking all the way through Mound and then just
And this
spamming into the pit and then running in
not
there?
the worrying
What is
time for
going
me
on
for the
in
series.
Liquid's comms
Is
there?
in these
I
like
think that is a hit the
3v4s,
red button
these
moment.
2v3s, that's where
Kaplan's
Liquid
like, yeah,
would
well,
shine
we'll take
in
those, I
the
guess.
Take
like,
it.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
take those.
It's
they
true.
would always win these like rounds
All
that they have
right,
no
so Team
chance
Liquid are
of
going
winning.
to hit the panic button, as I said. They've gone for a
I feel like
tactical timeout.
I agree with you there, but I feel like they always lose the rounds that they should be winning.
Yeah, but I
don't
mean
think
more like
the
I
overall
feel like in
ideas have been
5v5,
too
like
bad for
beginning
Team
a
Liquid.
round,
They've
they look
generally speaking been
pretty
able to
normal, and then
scrap over towards
in like
Rubble. I'd say
3v3s,
they've
that's when
ended
they
up
like
getting
come
the
to
better end
life,
of it
you know.
most of
Yeah,
the time.
And it's just like a player
Here they missed
making
the teleport from
some
back, but
reads
we're still
and
able to
play
get
that
into
gas to make
3v3.
round.
But that is a
But,
crucial one for Sen to be able to win. They
yeah.
came to that round with a Judge and an Ares. That's one of the first Ares purchases that I've seen in pro play for so long.
I mean, I think he could just,
No, right, it
if they're
was
fighting for
gone in
Aiden,
with
he
that
can
one, the poor
just be
man's
more
Odin,
people standing
trying to
towards
keep
C.
Sen's
Yes,
head above
C
water.
can at least
Right,
know that he
shaky
can
game
break all
from
the Sentinel
both
leads up.
sides.
But it's expected
Yeah.
to be shaky from
Pivot
Liquid
back,
because this is the
or
very
weekly
bottom
array,
of their map
or you
pool.
can try
They
and
ban
brute force
Pearl,
your way through.
although if they
Kind of
play
the
it,
two
they're going to
options.
steal Sentinel's comp. And then they're either going to ban
I
Lotus or
I
they're
still
gonna
kind of
steal
think
DRX's
that
comp, by
B
the
is
way.
like a
So those two maps, we
freebie.
know, are at the absolute bottom of Team Liquid's map pool. And so they're expected to be
I
shaky.
don't like
The fact that
going
it's
heavy through
dead
B
even,
though.
basically.
I would probably just
I
let
mean, you
Nat
wouldn't take A
Fine.
first, yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably just let
They
Nat.
need to be putting some clean
Go do
air
it
between them
themselves.
and Team Liquid on this map.
They wanna
Mafaleo,
fight
thank you so much,
fight.
dude. Thank you. Prime sub. Apologies for the fake information about Korea. Oh, yeah. Still good, dude. Oh, that was that was you, the person that one guide me. Still good. My full mate.
Reveals the hands that the setup has moved around, drifted. 5 players grouped up. Team Liquid, they don't really have anybody they can pivot into in case things do go wrong over towards the A hit. And now, oh my god, they're trying to jump spot and bait this wall out.
I like this wall though. This wall's hard to deal with. You're so committed once you even want to try and trigger that, and at the same time you lock them into a crossfire. It's one of the better Vice walls I've seen.
And all of this information allows Bang to push out. Sen playing this round
Bang
very
taking
nicely.
all the space from them.
Taken out of the
Because they
sails.
saw the side for Cam be.
Do you know what's crazy? Like the difference between the first seeds and the second seeds.
Really?
Yeah. It's giant. Like if you look at the 2 games today, the level of it in comparison to the games yesterday, it's crazy. It's giant.
The Sentinels putting a squeeze onto these players and they're just making it look like child's play.
Oh, Narrate on an individual level has been having some rounds. There's a player that if he steps up could make all the difference for Sen. I talked earlier about how Sen are not the dominant force that they were in 2024.
Keeper, don't you get involved.
They're still trying to find their rhythm with this new roster. They're trying to settle people into roles. Narrate's looked his best when he's been playing the Fade. He's been looking decent when they played Lotus in the past. But you can get more from this guy. I know you can. I've seen it before. And if he plays up to his potential, then that could add a real extra bonus.
Okay, Sentinel's definitely starting to stabilize a little bit, but this is the first time for a while that Liquid have actually had some good ults. You would imagine these two as some kind of combo would be unreal. One away from a Yoro as well, could definitely go get the C up. So Sentinels are expecting, so why they go for a trap play. Yeah, I'm telling you, B is always open, Bacon.
He trips the trap. This is perfect information for the rest of Liquid. They can start accelerating over towards A. They're going to know that the Vice setup is over here, and they've already interacted with it in the prior round. So they go for the clone, trying to bait out the wall.
Yeah, it's a nice change from Liquid with the clone.
Up and away we go. Hold on, that cage.
Oh, the cage is on top. What happens with it?
Where that was supposed to go.
Just disappeared.
Now we're seeing it rolling thunder. It's going to clear its way in through the side. The rate is cleaned up momentarily. He felt like he had to take a fight there. Push forward, past the smoke on top of it. How the hell are you whiffing that one? Almost the open sight line.
This cage just disappeared.
It's going to be clearing all the way out. Zelsis, he can't even escape it.
I mean, that's a nice ult though.
The advantage now lies into the hands of Team Liquid. One player up. Forward into the position. Satchel up on top. It's a high ground perch. Potentially the play around here and still unable to win these fights.
Dude, is Bang gonna win another one of those rounds?
Full control and Bang's left alone to pick up those pieces.
And his crossfire's just too good. As long as Pat eats and overextends. Ooh, nice smoke.
Smoke into the face though disrupts the play. Still no swing from Patty.
Look at the patience from Patty Tech here though. That was great from him.
Safe hands from the IGL.
Okay, this was nice, but this was always going to happen with the 2 ults, and now Liquid have the Yoru ult.
Run it. They have the Yoru play on the opposite side of the map to the rest of their team. Walk forward, disrespect, and if there's a trap there, if there's any danger, you teleport out and you trigger a reaction on the opposite side.
I think you just keep going A with how it's going. Everything looks okay, especially if they keep doing this wall. Dude, that tail ult's awesome. You either force them down towards pit, or they just have to tank it if they're committed.
That's exactly where the rest of Team Liquid are hoping that you go. Lovely round from Liquid.
Right back into the next final
How can you be a fan of these muddy teams? I mean, it's just the beginning of the year.
Is muddy a new word? Like what's going on with muddy?
No, muddy was last year. The new word's glue at the moment, is what everyone's saying.
Like a glue guy or what?
No, every C9 game last year, people used to say muddy. That's where it came from, really.
What's glue?
Glue's the new muddy. It's the same as mud.
But like muddy, and like muddy's a proper expression. Glue is just random.
I think it started from teams looking. I don't even want to explain it. Teams looking so bad that they're eating glue. I think was the original.
Oh, so we've shortened it down.
Oh yeah, I know.
So much that we can
very much so.
Right.
I think
GG.
I think GG. Yeah, a little bit here. Maybe a pistol. Maybe a little pistol, but
I don't think it's enough.
I think they got way too many.
Hard to attack.
I think
they got way too many rounds here for Sentinels.
Yeah. I think maybe 6 would have been doable.
Draws after this today? Yes. Yes. And there is a world where we get G2 against DRX. So it's going to be... That is definitely the one we're looking out for.
Trade in any old phone for iPhone 16 Pro on us, on any plan. And get iPad and Apple Watch Series 10, all 3 on us. That's up to $2,000 in value. Only on Verizon.
Okay. Chat, let me mute this up a little bit as well. Just so I don't get too owned. Let me check the VOD as well, see if there's a VOD that I can upload. Surely. But I think this was always going to happen with this this game. There was always going to be like 2 one-sided maps, you would imagine. Or at least 2 maps, like a map each that one of them could potentially try and steal.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a bit worried about Liquid's Abyss. As much as they are good on it, and they are good on it, I don't think it's an insta win.
Yeah. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Does the winner of this match play T1? No, the winner of this match, we find out who the draw is. There'll be 4 teams that are 1-1. And then we get a draw after. They're about to get heavy antied on their Abyss. I mean, Sentinels did it against G2. But I think the G2 comp was maybe a little bit easier to anti because of the chamber. They're definitely going to give it a good go.
Head-to-head in terms of that scoreline, I mean 7-5.
DRX can't play against Sentinels though.
Being held here by Sentinels, but we've kind of
oh yeah, that's true. You can have no... You can't have any repeats, right? So wait, it's literally a 50-50 chance the G2 play DRX.
Entirely, and they're playing a completely new comp as well, and they've still managed to drag it to 5 rounds. So the next pistol round, all focus going to be on it.
During Sentinel's game against DRX,
wait, that's kind of nuts.
They ran a mound setup, so they went 4 players over to was mound with Zelsis lurking B. They tried to just
honestly, G2 and DRX must want
Team Liquid
to win.
Looks like they're thinking this round's going to be a B exec. I think they've got 3 players, 4 players in that kind of area, ready to run a trap. This might just be to find the lurker though, because Zelsis was alone.
And this works a lot better these days at the moment. Once you've got no Killjoy, you don't get any info from the Killjoy turret here. We saw T1 use it a little bit when Meteor inserted himself here. And this is a free sight.
Reposition here by Camo. Seem to have realized at least that this is going to be leaning over towards it. Ooh,
that's nice. Pop 3.
So getting a bit of a move on. Rapid approach up through the top. Gap to the side of the smoke, and Kamek head clean off. Now down.
I mean, that's a nice smoke. It leaks slightly to the right, so you could see the pass on the left.
Good trading.
Was this on purpose? Because he's wanted to take the space as well. I'm not sure. Either way, it's nice.
The jump spotting here. Sen have got full control over towards Heaven. Essentially the entirety of the site. Fault line's a good connection though. Hold on.
No way. That's kind of nuts. Patty did great. Good stun into a lot of nice shots. Yeah. How have they done this?
Inside the thorns.
Natsu does the turret.
Right click. Rough.
And if you send, you can't be losing that.
No, the utility was great though from Team Liquid.
I'm pretty sure they just missed the smoke because it wasn't like a pre-aim.
And they have full post-plant setups. But Zekin completely got caught. Patty managing to find
he's actually just the turret.
How good the trades were, and then Hang's not really able to get the better end of Patty, who took down John.
Okay, 1-1 for the pistols, so pretty even on this one.
All ready to say Sentinels might end up winning this map off the back of double pistol, but here we go. Got a very serious game. Team Liquid again with
Fade Eye out over towards A, doesn't spot anything.
They had paranoia and they had stun.
And then
bloody hell, what a misplay. What's going on there? I mean, the trip just tangling up all of these players, and the goal for Sentinels.
Yeah, I mean, they just didn't hear the trip.
Onto the B site, Nats though, shoring up the gaps. Double face in the end, and it's a beautiful shot from the raid, at least to return that fire, but not going to be so lucky that time.
Kinda doable. It's very similar to the first eco that we saw, right? 3?
Bit of a scramble in the beginning.
Yeah. Heavy damage. I mean, it's actually
very
similar
close to ult, though, surely.
To what we saw in the first half, where Sen came into their attacks, the defense bonus.
Wait, did they go to shoot the trip in the fast pass and missed it?
That's going to be pretty similar here again. Just an outlaw.
I felt like I saw a shot on the wall there.
So decent shots from
Either way, the trip was like on the furthest bit of the
again,
wall,
gonna
so
go for another
maybe
trap.
they didn't hit it.
They're
They
kind
did
of
whiff it.
picking an area of the
They
map
tried to right-click it.
and making
Oh
it
boy.
impossible for Sentinels to go there. And it's a complete gamble for Sen. They don't know where the trap is. It could be rubble right now.
Okay, Sentinels also a couple of rounds where they get 3A control in reaction. Oh, I like this from Liquid though. They got close here and then they droned from far back, so you could swing off of it, and you would also maybe, if you killed it, not think that people were close here. You're just trying to re-clear the info of C.
And he doesn't. Oh, wait a second. The time is kind of missed onto this one. And in the danger zone, Celsius.
Oh boy.
Oh, I mean, he's just picked to pieces. Bonus round conversion.
Can't really commit because you know the always
Highly likely at this point for Team Liquid. They are in full control.
Anyway.
You're going to be walking, waiting. Oh
Oops.
my god, you missed a TP onto that one. Just the slightest gasp. All good. 55 seconds to work with.
Okay.
You can slow this one down.
Doesn't matter too much.
Cracking shot. He's opened up the side potentially.
No TP to get out of there. Fully committed.
Snake bite at your feet, flashes around.
Yeah, here comes the backup though.
There it is, swarming into
Oh
the
boy, the
positions.
backup's
Everything
late.
accounted for.
They had to cancel on that one. This is a 3v5 at its peak. Liquid can be pretty gutted at this.
Straight onto the cloak.
Yeah,
Jesus.
say that. Cover going out. Kiko's got to do it all with a ghost in hand. Don't think you're going to be finding same missteps from Sentinels into their post plan. In fact, very much willing to give up a lot of the space here. The C's is going to be missing. Dodging Duke.
I honestly, I don't know about this game anymore, man.
What were you gonna say?
Every time I'm like, a team should be chilling, they won this round, it's like the other team decides not winning it. For
Dude,
like
that's
3
what I'm
rounds.
saying, and people keep saying that I'm cursing teams, but they should be winning the rounds.
He is currently being the X factor for the team. Yeah.
Look like
Second gets
Sen,
caught.
3
Zel's
versus 5 going into
pretty bad.
never rotated A side,
Completely running
just
forwards there. I
boom,
think
everyone, no
must
deaths
have
even.
anticipated he was being pushed from B,
There's 2 individual peaks.
but Narrate saves them. He's 15 and 9 currently, almost top fragging in the server, only Nats above, and he's bailing them out of situations. He did a bunch of damage.
Okay, really important buy round here. 2 people from Sentinels can't buy next, everyone from Liquid can't buy next.
Sentinels all grouped up.
Okay, this time Liquid want to go aggro A after kind of letting them have it. They don't fully commit, other than util, to be honest. They used a lot of util and no one actually like sent it past this point. I didn't really like it from Liquid. Is it just because of the fade eye that they couldn't cross past this line, I think?
Patience inserted.
A great kill though.
Kamek wins it, and that defense is in order here, but still backs to the side. Second.
Yeah, the second single satchel out owned it, and we got a tail ult that is just clearing nothing now as well. I'm pretty sure the ult was committed pretty much before the duel came in. They wanted to flush them out into the open for the 2 that were here, but they just died. They lost the tail ult as well.
I mean, I think the reason they didn't take much space is they don't have the raise, so the Omen has to be the one like aggressively sending.
Yeah, people have been doing this a lot, by the way, like Omen starting door to TP out.
Yeah, you have to like you have to do a smoke in front of you so you can actually TP.
Yeah,
They didn't do the smoke. You have, it's like in front of pillar. That
From a
one.
team strategy perspective, this
Because
is
then
the
you can
first round
always
where we've
cross,
seen Liquid set up
basically, and always
at the
create the
beginning
pressure across
be
them.
exactly the same spot that Sen go for. So we've seen them try to trap B on the pistol. They trapped C in previous round as well.
I think her
This
flow
was a
wouldn't have
trap
a
on
lot of videos.
They
That's
didn't actually
true.
find the value.
Video
Going for a
proof
bit
of
of a
flow is
re-clear.
hard to argue against.
Or actually, they were just trying to hold rubble, I think, as well. They threw the salvage
Bang's
out
doing
very
pretty
early.
good.
Kiko goes for the paranoia,
give
but
him
he
that.
doesn't throw a one-way rubble. So when he takes the duel, it's just a straight-up fight. He's not advantaged. Ends up losing it. So if that's what Team Liquid look like when you go into them, maybe you don't have to be too worried.
Maybe just seeing as well, I think the difficulty for Team Liquid, you can copy a comp, but in terms of the amount of actual
Yeah, it's a nice early timeout though. They can give them a plan for the eco and then maybe talk about how they want to stop this aggro A.
This kind of level. And you also just need match reps,
Yeah, you need
to,
reps.
to figure out kind of how you slightly adjust
Why do
something to
coaches,
counter what your
and
opponent's
I'm
doing.
guilty of it myself,
Go
I'm
on.
always
Another
talking with my
player
hands,
to
but they
focus
can't
on.
see
If
my
you're looking at
hands.
the difference between Team Liquid on this
Yeah, but
map
it's
and
just
DRX when
natural.
they play this map against
No, but like I'm really
is
going
Camo
for it, like
versus
I'm
Yundin.
Trust me,
doubting everything, and I'm like, wait,
Dominating Sentinels.
I've seen the
Why would
replays of
they-
you. I know you're going
With
for
only
it.
5 kills
Oh,
across 16 rounds.
I'm going
Struggle
through
for
it,
him.
maybe
So
not
that makes
going
a massive difference.
that best of 5.
Currently, it does feel
There
like
is,
Sen
there's honestly, I'm hoping Flo
flexing
makes a
little
video
bit,
on it because I was
starting
having
to
so
build
much
that
fun watching
clear
you go
air
for
that we
it.
were
It was
talking
so
about being
funny.
a
And it was
requirement,
all the
a
stages.
necessity.
All the
if you want to feel
stages.
confident
No,
about
yeah, it's
winning the
incredible.
series.
Because you thought you were
Because
kind
it's
of
so
like down
tight.
on Lotus as well.
Oh, I was just so tired.
That's a
Like, I
silver
wasn't even
Liquid as
thinking. I had
well.
no
Take a
thoughts
look at
like
this
about
map,
anything
Lotus.
but the video game. I had no thoughts about like winning,
Shrugging
losing. I was
this
just
off, but they're
tired,
still
man. I
choosing
wanted to go to
come back
bed.
into this one, so they're not going to want to let it slip at least for now. And you can see
It's a long game
Sentinels
as well.
gearing up.
Man, it was too
Bit
long.
of an A-Rubble
Back to
fight,
back.
clash and a brawl. We will be getting it. Blood will
Okay,
be
so this is
spilled.
what they wanted to talk about, the
Front
fact of
line
how to
guys,
hold over
absolutely
towards A. We've got
everything
4
needed to
people
the
here. We
corner
actually
second.
take the
Having
Omen
laid
TP,
claim
but this
to
is the
that space.
Fade Eye I was
Paranoia
talking
to
about.
lay the flash.
They're doing the
This
Fade Eye
one
that's
out
like
and
over
away.
towards
The
here, so you
Bullets
can't see it
flying
unless you
forwards.
cross
How
this
the hell
line.
is Zed surviving?
And then both
The
of
deep push
the
from Nats.
agents
Reaction
from
him.
Liquid are like
Taking
hard
risks
to
on
commit
it.
with
It's gonna be hearing
TP, so
it.
you
The
just
scurry of
TP
footsteps.
into the Fade Eye.
Maybe
The
buying
only way they're
info
going
and
to dodge
time
it is an
mechanic.
Omen
Gonna get the
TPing
position, but he's
to
got
this
the
box.
util into his hands and the stun. At least with that connection.
2 person
The
fast
response
floods.
peeking out of
Ooh,
the
1
smokes
person
and
on
the
their own with
angles.
Kiko not going in.
Liquid crumbling
Here comes Nats.
from the side. Picked up a gun in the process. Anybody watching this one? Oh my! Had to be snappy.
Okay, John's just saving
John's
everyone
just
here.
wrangling that rifle around
Was
to make
just
sure
an
that there is no
eco,
funny
but
business
it still
occurring.
didn't give me confidence that Liquid can actually hold on to aggro A.
At the start of the rounds, instead
Yeah,
of working this
they
A-Rubble
switched
as
it
a
up by
re-clear
making the
setup.
Euro
I
TP,
think that's
but
one
I
of the
don't
reasons
think.
why they're not having as
I
much
think the
success with it. Of
solution
course,
is
this
to
was
put the
an eco as
Omen
well.
smoke close, and then you can
I think if
always
they try to
Euro
bait Sentinels
TP
in a little
into the
further,
Into the
smoke,
smoke
or-
so you don't get hit by the Fade Eye as well.
Yes,
like
yeah,
Saber's arms.
yeah.
They might be able to
Or
catch
you can
Sen,
Omen TP in
because
rather
these
than
rounds
that.
were
But maybe they just
destroying Sentinels.
haven't seen it yet if they're not playing
Match
too
against
much.
TRX.
Oh, dude, and they're just giving up with the
Second one
aggro
away
A.
from getting his ult online. So that may end up being a serious focus for Sen here.
Liquid going for a push straight down, up the gut, in through mid. That's a fault line to trigger, but that was off of Kiko's contact, and he's already fallen. Camo, you don't want to overstay your welcome here, even if you've got the get out of jail free card.
Well, on they go your
Sen can be
smokes.
happy with this one. Slow it down a little bit. You're in control now of the situation with the opening pick.
Tough.
And Zekken, of course, still with the showstopper. It's going to be.
Of course, Liquid are going to win this
difficult
round
for
now.
Team Liquid to hold on. They want to fight forwards before Zekken can get in.
I mean,
position.
3C.
Potential.
Yeah,
I mean,
there
just
you
body
go.
spotting out wide. Flash is dealt with as well. Camo. Oh my, he's
Whoa.
doing it all. Still showstopper in the hands of Zekken, but he's cleaned
Dude,
up.
the bang
Trying to sit nice and
TP
pretty into the
there.
cage. You
Talking
can't
about
escape
Molly.
the eye of Nats, and that neural theft is going to be pointing it all out.
The spike is committed. Sen have to go for this.
Paranoid
Does
switch
Nats
through.
even realize?
Didn't even connect. What
Dude,
a
Bang has
shot.
been mad
To be the savior
impactful.
at that spot. Picks up the spike. 40 seconds left to play with.
Camo? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how he died here. I'm not
Really?
gonna lie to you. We'll have to watch it back.
It's
It looked like he was getting tanked by
does not have
something
very
like
good
a-
information.
I mean, he was tanking
John,
from the
if he
molly,
gets the
but I don't know
plant.
what else was
Yeah,
going
no, but it
on.
was
Play
like-
around the Viper's pit.
I think he got raised
It's a
naded
bit of a
and
weird
mollied or
spot. Like
something.
you don't know whether
I
you
have no
necessarily
idea.
want to commit the ultimate.
Maybe he was stuck in the vice
Sen are
molly.
taking a risk here, but just because of the
And
time
then
they
he
have
had
to run
a
into A. You can't
Viper
clear all of
molly
these
on
angles.
Hey,
and
for the
Gamic
vice
was
forms
tucked in
on
some
top of it as
corner,
well.
And a gamble
Maybe.
correctly on the
It
A
looked
side. Maybe
weird.
this could
I
all
was
be
trying to
over.
rewatch it, but I
Very
couldn't
lucky
see.
here. At this point, it's going to be
Yeah,
what,
I mean, they
like
get the
10 seconds
plant
left.
here,
Sour was in
for
back
sure.
pocket.
And throw the
He was
spike
here.
over
Could've just
towards
single-handedly
John.
won the
They
round
get
out,
all
but
off in
wait
the
a minute.
plant. Salvos is
Second kill
gonna
confirmed, not quite.
not hit
A
him
bit too
even
slow
once.
when Kamek was that far away, and the pit's even just being used to try and secure this.
He's
Round
hit
all the way
early.
Up into their
I will
faces.
say that.
Decay damage kicking in, but he needs to isolate these fights,
Very,
and he
very
just
nice.
can't get it done.
Yeah, Bang's doing great. I mean, we'll probably see it on the replay how Camo goes down here. Oh, Wolverines, thank you so much for the
Sen
prime, dude. I
get to
appreciate
11.
that. Thank you, thank you. Bang is saving them. He's won
Bangable
like.
was a very scrappy
There's been
brawl
4
out here
rounds
on
at
the
least,
save.
I think, in my head where he.
Breach shell almost made the difference. Zekken catching a glimpse for a moment of Party Tech there.
I mean, it's literally just.
Just getting roasted inside
Yeah,
the
he's
site.
just tanking it.
Kind of the final hour here for Liquid. They got bad economy. If they lose this round, it
There,
would be
there was
over.
a stun here,
But
and there
they've
was
got enough to be
a.
able to get rifles, at least on
Right, now they're
for this
doing
About
an
it.
RV
one
take
final hurrah
instead.
to try to defend and keep things going.
Very much all in.
But, I mean,
Last hurrah sums it up nicely.
I still worry about that versus.
Was it team stun?
The hold down B!
Must have
Crosshair
been.
placement is just
Oh my.
impeccable! Zekken is rinsing him, man. And that's steps wide with the Guardian in hand. I mean, it's just wild sprays at best.
Yeah, this map's
Team
done.
Liquid just being cut
And
to
Liquid at
pieces.
least gave it a go, but I
They've
still
been hit with
like
a
the narrative that
haymaker
I've been
at the
saying
very
about
end.
the free maps
What an
is
entry from
still
Zekken.
ringing true.
That's
They
the kind
just
of quality, that's the
they
kind
tried
of
to
form
fast
you want to
fix
see
him.
from this guy.
I mean, attack looks
Come on,
very
Nats, trying to save.
decent
But
for
they
the
haven't
amount of
even
time they
got
had.
Phantoms
in
and
my
Yeah.
opinion.
Bundles. They're saving
Like, they had
Bulldog
no
and
issues
Guardian.
with their their
It's
Purely
rough.
hits
attack,
the bottom
they
of the barrel.
probably got a
The
little
only
bit
chance
unlucky
they've
that
got
they
to
could have
try
won
and
a couple more
maybe
rounds, and
scramble
then they would
back
be
a
in a
couple of
decent
rounds, but
spot.
this is
But
gonna be
their
set
A
up for
fight
12.
is not it.
Yeah, they can't.
Flourishing,
And if you
man.
can't hold A on this map, you
Final
don't.
round for Zeki to get the
GG,
double
yeah.
kill on the entry. He was so sharp with those shots. That's the kind of stuff that Sentinels have relied on ever since he joined the team. He's an incredible player in those spots, those moments.
Second going hunting. Take a gun away.
Low can on this one as well. I gave 5 chances.
On top of it.
That's going to put another bad weapon of
What do
some
you think about the new
description,
jersey,
Bulldog
sir?
Guardian, something
Like
like
it
that
or
in
not?
hands.
I like it all
of
apart
Team
from the
Liquid.
color. I just don't
I mean,
like
we can see
colors
the
on
My
the
Eco
jerseys.
jersey's too
looks
much,
like
you
he's
know.
going to be going
Be
into
like,
the next round
oh, a
with
bit
no
formal.
armor.
Can't wear
So
that.
that's the
I think that's what
value
it
of this
is.
final kill that you're watching.
Something must have happened
Top
to
of
you
that.
at school. You got too much like
Sentinels on
Nah,
the
dude,
attack side
I
have
just
bikes
hate
on
it.
the
formal
work
around
with.
like
I mean, Cuba
semi-formal
is
stuff.
feeling good about that one.
I just hate
It's all or nothing.
I just don't think they're comfy, man. Shirts are not
What
comfy,
stunt
suits aren't
Salvo's used at the
comfy.
beginning of the round instead of trying to
just
use
don't
them as a
like that
trap
stuff.
play. Are Liquid really getting the value
Yeah,
out
and
of
it does
having this
remind me of
ground
school, to
control?
be honest. Yeah, you just have to wear a
He
school
got
shirt.
Lotus,
Yeah,
though.
but at least he's
I
the
think
omen
that's
that can
normal.
teleport
But mate,
away.
you have to like
So
we spend all of our, at least in England, right? You spend all of your younger years wearing like shirts and jackets and all of that stuff. Then you get older, and then people want to be wearing suits again. Like, mate,
Surely I have to wear a suit in school. What do you mean?
dude, you have blazers and stuff, mate.
Yeah, no, I'm talking. You had blazers and stuff, and then sixth form, we had to wear like an actual suit.
It's all going to be revealed as well.
So I got used to it, and I
Wait.
got over it.
No,
Stop crying about it,
you
know?
realize that it's awful, and you can't wait to get out and
No.
put the trackies on.
Didn't realize it was awful. I was like, oh, it's not that bad.
No, you think it's awful. You literally go home and you're like, mate, why are we all not in trackies? This is comfort. This is peak comfort. Big kill though. Spike down. Well,
I don't think I would ever.
there's no coordination on the defense. Not enough time.
Decent
I
show,
don't think
I
I've ever
think, from
expected
that,
to hear
but
you
nevertheless,
use the
here
word
at
peak
Sentinels.
before in a non-Valorant context.
I mean, yeah, but tell me I'm wrong.
Eddie's influence right there.
Tell me I'm wrong though. That's all I'm saying.
Definitely say so. I think considering how close the
Okay,
first half was,
at least
Sen really
Liquid
did manage
tried
to pull ahead
and
there.
didn't use their
13-7
lowest comp,
finish.
because they would have had a better
2 rounds
chance
gained
doing
for
this
Team
comp than they
Liquid
would have their
on their
original lowest
defense
comp.
side.
Yeah.
Sen
But yeah,
at
just not
least
enough time.
showcasing
And
they
then
can
my
win on
pool
Lotus.
is too rough in Masters.